Hey everybody, Shelly G here. I am in gorgeous Salta, Argentina. What an amazing, amazing place. I'm actually at a leadership retreat for a team and so blessed to be here. And we're doing such good work today. One of the things that we keep talking about is holding space for each other. And I don't know if this is a concept that you've heard about or thought about before or what it means to you. I would love to hear. But talking about that in the workplace is super interesting. You know, we've got all these articles coming out about emotional intelligence at work. My friend tagged Gary Vee the other day, his video, and he was talking about that, how, you know, we're so connected now with technology, but we're as disconnected perhaps as we've ever been relationally and emotionally. There's a lot of depression in the workplace. Like, people are smart, they're great at what they do, that's not the problem, but perhaps feeling more disconnected with other humans and just community and that connectedness that you can't fill that hole up that's inside of us that desires that with anything else. And so talking about holding space for each other at work, and what does that mean? You know, we can't just be vulnerable and transparent and share all of our stories with everybody all the time. There's not time for it. It's not always appropriate. And let's face it, not everybody is a safe person and not every place is a safe place. So being intentional about when we share what we share and why and how. But also just times where there is that moment at work where we can take time to just ask somebody how they're doing, like really, how are you doing? And really meaning it, to where they see that they're safe with you and where you can pull up some empathy, you can pull up some compassion. It doesn't mean you have to operate in that space all the time, by the way. We don't all have those as our highest strengths. For some people, empathy is their highest strength. For some people, that's farther down the list. They have other ways they lead and love on the world. But we all have empathy, we all have compassion, and we truly have access to it when we're willing. And so being more aware at work, what's going on with the people around me? What's going on with my team? How can I pour into them? And when are those moments where I can pull up that compassion, pull up that empathy, and hold space for somebody struggling with maybe something outside of work, or struggling with maybe a conflict or a challenge inside of work? And maybe then we can collaborate and look at solutions and look at masterminding. But sometimes people just need to be heard. Sometimes they just need you to hold that space for them and make them feel safe for a moment in the craziness that is life and the lifiness that is life, so that they just know they're okay and that these things happen, but they can move through it. I think holding space is really important at work and in our lives. I would love to hear what you think about holding space, your comments, your thoughts, your musings, your articles. If you want to link to those, really interested to hear what you think about holding space, particularly in regards to holding space for each other at work. All right, be blessed.